This video provides an overview of EpochField, which is a disconnected, connected mapping and workflow management solution for utility field crews. The solution itself was designed with the latest generation of multi-touch tablet devices in mind, and also is a major driving factor of rural service territory or widespread storm damage where network connectivity is not available. While having the capability to work in a purely disconnected mode, EpochField also has the ability to closely integrate with cloud-based services such as ArcGIS Online in order to utilize these services and provide inspection information back to the central office. In addition to providing a sophisticated mapping environment, EpochField has the capability to integrate with external work management systems and field data collection processes. It also has an API for developing additional plugin tools to extend these capabilities for client-specific workflows and functions. So what I want to do here is just provide a brief overview of the functionality within EpochField and to give you an idea of its capabilities. So first of all, you'll see the EpochField here with the toolbar, which is obviously designed to be very simple and straightforward for the utility field crews, not cluttered in any way. So over on the left side we'll see kind of specific functions around EpochField for tools. Over on the right hand side here is more kind of navigation type tools. So it's worth mentioning that while this is designed for touch sensitive devices, it's also equally at home working with a laptop device, and we can see here we have the zoom in kind of controls. Here is the GPS functionality, so it will tie in with a GPS unit that's on the device itself. So once that's enabled, then it will also has a follow me capability, so the map is always centered on the current location of the device itself. So moving on, so here we have this base maps menu here, which basically kind of ties us into the some of the ArcGIS Online services. Right here you'll see our current selected base map is our local base map, which is a disconnected base map generated from an ArcGIS service, and what you'll see is we've got tile-based rendering, so it's very fast. As you pan around the screen here, you can see that very smooth capabilities. So as we kind of switch through, we can switch the Esri World Street Map if we have network capability, the topo maps, etc. Or also we can connect in with an imagery service here, overlay street data. So very powerful for being able to tie into these different services or online services. So next menu over is the kind of additional layers, which is where we would add the operational layers. So whether it be electric, gas, you'll see here we have electric switched on, but additionally another layer here, which is the circuit colors layer. So very quickly a field person can be able to identify circuits distinguished by color, so that overlays on top. This is all configurable through XML, so we can add in additional layers as and when we need to do that. Again, the electric and circuit colors functionality is all local to the device, so it does not need network connectivity to be able to do this. The measure tool here has various capabilities. We can do a line measure or a point measure, so we can basically get lat long at a specific location. We can measure the length of this block here very easily. So and again, with areas, we can measure this parcel area here very easily, just to get some rough measurements and aid the field person in the things he's working on. Moving over, we have the bookmark tool. This allows us to save kind of preferred areas, and if we select this one, we go over to this specific area here. So local to device and the specific person, but we could also save specific areas such as maybe work centers that the field person might be working in. So here we have the identify tool. And the identify tool, as most Esri people would be familiar with, is a way of identifying specific items on the map. So we can click on here, expands out, and we'll see a pole, for example here, all its attribution, also with relationships to pole attachments in this case, so we support those relationships. You also see this icon here, which is an address search. So if I click on this, it basically does a reverse geocode on that location to give me the address of that specific device. And again, this is all done with an offline package that we've created to allow the field person to work in that kind of disconnected mode. So similarly, here if we type in an address, we can also get routing information for the field person to go from one location to another, and we'll see turn-by-turn directions. And again, this is all offline on the device to allow them to work purely independently. If we had our GPS there, we could use our GPS for our current location to be able to populate these. So if I click on this, I can zoom in and find specific turns on the actual directions. So another useful function within EpochField is the asset search capability. So this is a configurable search tool based on assets that are in the data that's on the device. Again, offline. So for example, I can specify all of these fields are driven by configuration, so we can kind of drill down on some of these specific attributes in order to do searches. So for example, here I'm searching on poll data, and here we'll see it's returned all my polls in this specific area, work center, and town that I've specified. As we zoom over, we can see a pop-up with all the attribution on that device. So is of a utility inspection workflow where we're basically patrolling a line and inspecting assets, whether it be poles, devices, whatever. So especially with this inspection widget here, we select this, we can go on and select on a specific area, we can choose an asset to inspect. In this case it's pole. I'm going to click the add button here, which brings up my menu with specific attribution I want to collect. So for example, I want to say my pole integrity is replaced, it's splintered, excessive leaning, various other attribution here, which is all driven from a feature class back in the database. And again, it's worth mentioning that this is offline inspection. We also have the capability of adding multimedia attachments to the inspection, so we can either choose the camera or video camera that's attached to the device, or we can look into the file system to select an attachment here. Collected that, go ahead and save. And as we patrol the line here, we continue to add attribution or inspections as we go along. So once we're back in the office, or we are with network connectivity, whether it be out in the field with cellular connectivity, we can go ahead and synchronize these results to the central office. So I go ahead and hit this button. It asks me if I want to synchronize. I say yes, and the data has been synchronized back to the office. If we go over here to the the other layers here, we can see that the actual inspections have been saved back to the database. This is a connection to the online service there. So that was that's basically EpochField, and hopefully the video was informative. And don't forget to contact us if you have any questions. Thank you.